How to play Xavier in Mobile Legends. Xavier is an extremely annoying mage during matches due to the constant use of his abilities, which deal high damage and provide strong crowd control. In his enhanced state, it almost feels like his skills have no cooldown, as he can spam them in an absurd way, constantly pressuring enemies. In addition, his ultimate has global range, allowing him to reveal and hit enemies anywhere on the map. Just keep an eye on the minimap, line up the shot, and fire. In today's video, I'll clearly explain how Xavier's passive works, break down each of his abilities, show the best combos for different situations, and, at the end, present some recommended builds along with essential tips to improve your gameplay with this powerful and fearless mage in Mobile Legends. Passive. Whenever Xavier's abilities hit enemy heroes, he gains 50% movement speed for 2 seconds and receives 1 energy charge. Upon accumulating 3 charges, his next ability activates the enhanced state. In this state, Skill 1 and Skill 2 have their cooldowns reduced by 4 seconds, while the ultimate has its cooldown reduced by 36 seconds. The enhanced state lasts for 5 seconds, but it can be extended by 1 second each time his abilities hit enemies, including enemy heroes, minions, and even jungle monsters. This allows Xavier to use his skills far more frequently, greatly increasing his pressure and overall impact during teamfights. Skill 1. Xavier fires a projectile in a designated direction, dealing magic damage that scales with his total magic power to enemies hit. The projectile's range increases each time it hits an enemy, or the barrier created by his second skill. In addition to its excellent range, this skill deals considerable damage and is one of the main ways to quickly activate Xavier's passive during fights. Skill 2. Xavier conjures a magical barrier that remains active for 5 seconds. Enemies who come into contact with the barrier take magic damage and are slowed by 50%, while allies who pass through it gain 50% additional movement speed for a short duration. When this barrier is hit by Xavier's other abilities, it expands into a circular area, dealing magic damage and briefly immobilizing enemies within the zone. This skill is, without a doubt, Xavier's main source of crowd control and the primary reason he is so annoying and dominant in teamfights. In the enhanced state, this combination becomes even more powerful due to the extremely low cooldowns. Ultimate. Xavier fires a powerful beam of magical energy in a designated direction, dealing magic damage that scales with his total magic power to all enemies in its path. This ability has global range, allowing it to hit enemies anywhere on the map. Using the ultimate automatically puts Xavier into his enhanced state. If he is already in that state, its duration is refreshed. This skill is perfect for finishing off enemies from long range, applying map pressure, and securing unexpected eliminations. Combos. Xavier is a hero with very simple mechanics, which makes his gameplay highly accessible. Here are some practical and highly effective combos that you can use in most matches. The first combo is the most basic and consistent one. Start by using the second skill, then follow up with the first skill, and finish with the ultimate. After that, you can continue using your abilities however you see fit, since Xavier will enter his enhanced state, drastically reducing skill cooldowns and allowing constant ability usage. The second combo is similar, but requires more precision. In this one, you start with the first skill and quickly place the second skill in front of the projectile, then finish with the ultimate. This combo is faster and more aggressive, but also much harder to execute correctly. Because of that, it's highly recommended to practice it a lot before using it in ranked matches. The third combo is ideal for quickly entering the enhanced state. Start by using the second skill and then cast the ultimate. After activating the enhanced state, keep spamming your abilities as the situation demands, making full use of the low cooldowns. These combos are extremely simple yet very effective. With practice and dedication, you'll be able to execute them naturally and even develop many other variations over time. Build and emblems. Xavier is a hero who relies heavily on the constant use of his abilities to truly impact matches. Although he doesn't have the same burst finishing power as most other mages, his real strength lies in consistent poke, crowd control, and constant pressure during fights. The most recommended boots for Xavier are magic boots, mainly because of the cooldown reduction, which is essential for his playstyle. Enchanted Talisman is practically mandatory. It provides constant mana regeneration and, most importantly, a significant cooldown reduction, allowing Xavier to use his skills far more frequently throughout the match. Glowing Wand is an excellent choice due to its burn effect and healing reduction, making it very effective against compositions with high sustain and HP regeneration. Lightning Truncheon is perfect for dealing higher burst damage to squishy targets such as enemy mages and marksmen. In the late game, this item makes a huge difference thanks to its strong burst potential. Divine Glaive and Genius Wand are great options because of the magic penetration they provide. Choose only one of them for your build, as it's not recommended to use both together. The choice depends on the enemy composition and how much magic defense they have. If you want to further increase your burst damage, Holy Crystal is an excellent option. Even though Xavier isn't a burst-focused mage, this item allows him to eliminate certain targets much more easily. For emblems, the most recommended option is the Mage emblem, thanks to the magic power, penetration, and especially the cooldown reduction it offers. The recommended talents are Inspire in the first slot, Bargain Hunter in the second, and Impure Rage in the final slot. Of course, these can be adjusted depending on the match. The most recommended spell for Xavier is Flicker, since he doesn't have a dash in his kit, making it essential for repositioning and survival. These are some builds that I use and recommend, especially for beginners. Feel free to use them as a base, or adapt them according to your playstyle and the needs of each match. Tips to improve your gameplay. Xavier is not a hero focused on fast eliminations like most other mages. His role throughout the match is closer to that of a control support, constantly poking enemies from a distance and providing strong crowd control for the team. To achieve solid finishing power, he relies on a few key items. Because of this, proper positioning is without a doubt the #1 priority when playing Xavier. His first skill is his main source of damage, thanks to its low cooldown and ricochet effect. It should always be the first ability unlocked at the start of the game, as it is essential both for farming and safely poking enemies. Always remember to aim this skill manually instead of relying on auto-aim. Auto-targeting can make you hit the wrong enemy and expose yourself unnecessarily. Also, you don't always need to hit the enemy directly. Use minion waves to your advantage to reach them with the skill's effect. The second skill is extremely valuable, mainly due to its interaction with the projectile from the first skill. This combination will be your primary source of crowd control throughout the match. Use it to gank enemies, control areas, and secure advantages in team fights. In addition to crowd control, this ability also grants movement speed, benefiting both you and your allies, which can be decisive during fights and repositioning. Even though it is not a burst damage ability, Xavier's ultimate is extremely powerful and versatile. It is the fastest way to enter his enhanced state, providing a huge impact in team fights. It is also perfect for pressuring enemies from long range or even securing unexpected kills. By constantly paying attention to the minimap, you will certainly be able to pick up a few kills this way during the match. The ultimate can also be used to clear waves from a distance and maintain good lane control. Despite not having a dash in his kit, Xavier has good mobility thanks to his passive, which grants movement speed. Use this advantage to reposition quickly during fights, keep your distance from enemies, and increase your chances of survival. That wraps up the tutorial. I truly hope it helped, and thank you to everyone who watched until the end. If this kind of content is helping you, check out the playlist dedicated exclusively to tutorials. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for the support, and see you in the next video.